What do I think about all this sports sponsoring, team sponsoring that is going on in the crypto industry? And is this something that I would be considering myself? Hey, and welcome everyone. It's day 70 of this 90-day game plan. My goodness, it's about 3 weeks left. Time flies. It's yeah, absolutely insane how far we've come, how productive we've been. You'll also see in the next actually 2 to 3 weeks, I'll do a bit of a reflection. I'll do a bit of a kind of transition, what's going to happen after those 90 days. But today, it's going to be absolutely essential to really kind of talk about this marketing idea about sports sponsoring. And here I'm very conflicted because I was an athlete myself. I was a professional athlete that depended on companies paying me to drive results for them. And at the same time, now I'm a company who is asked by a lot individual athletes, team athletes. I think I get emails almost every day from sports clubs and from individual athletes who ask for sponsoring. And that's why I'm a bit conflicted on and maybe that's why I see kind of a bit of both sides in this. So let's kind of reflect a bit when it comes to that and kind of analyze all these things. In general, I think most of those sports sponsorings are very top funnel. So they're very high level. They're really brand building. They don't really convert directly into dollars, but they give exposure. And it really depends a bit on, does it align with your target audience? Does it align with what you want? But it's very top of the funnel, right? So if we talked about content marketing last week, obviously this is like so much more further down the funnel than, for example, this sports sponsoring. Now, it's definitely going to work if you have the right athlete, the right team, and if you have the right kind of metrics. So if I think back on my kite surfing days, I think most of the brands that I worked with, I delivered positive results. Why? Because it really kind of worked with who I was as an athlete, who I attracted, and so on. But there were some brands who paid me good money, but I just couldn't deliver value for them because it was not my audience. Now, that doesn't mean that maybe for them it was a failure, because maybe from a branding perspective it really worked because they wanted to kind of go into this cool kitesurfing segment. But at least from my side, I didn't feel that I could deliver into actual dollars for them, but maybe for them this was absolutely fine when it came to the actual place where it was in the funnel. So I think that's really important. Now, for me at the moment, I am not interested in doing any of those sports sponsorships or team sponsorships. First of all, because of the kind of dollars involved, and also because it is so top of the funnel that it's actually very, very difficult for me to measure this. And I would love to still see from a lot of these sports sponsorships out there if they can actually get a positive ROI, return on invest. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm obviously very interested to hear and see that. Would be interesting to hear from you. What do you think about all those sports sponsorships? Do they impact your decision which platforms you use? Maybe it does. Would be interesting. Or is it other things that are way more specific? Is it the influencer? Is it the content that you get from someone? Is it the promotion? I would love to hear what actually drives your decision making on the marketing. So that's day 70. I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe, click the like. All the best. Yours truly, Julian. Bye bye.